Hey guys, a lovely good evening to all of you. I hope you all are doing fantastic today. So today I'm going to speak you about one of the security topic, and if you come from the cloud admin sysadmin background, then you must watch this video. So under this topic I'm going to show you that how you can track the multiple user activity. Let's suppose that your users on daily basis, whatever the services is accessing, how you can track and audit these activities of the user, that I'm going to talk about in this video. Hi guys, my name is Avinash and I'm your host. If you haven't yet subscribed my channel, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. As I have mentioned earlier, that you can track the user's activity, that what exactly your user is performing and what kind of services they are accessing. So just I'm giving you one example. So I'm going to create one user here. We see practically how it works, and I'm going to add one user here, and I give it username is Avinash. Okay, I say next. Okay, I'm going to attach a couple of policy here. I give one S3. Let's say enter. I give S3 full access. Then I'm going to give some Route 53 access. No matches for Route 53. Okay, now let me remove this filter first. Say Route 53. Okay, so let me see what is. Okay, so I'm going to see Amazon Route 53, this full access, these things. Okay, and I'm going to attach a couple of more permissions here. Okay, say next. So let me see, I have given 3 permissions: Amazon S3 full access, Amazon Route 53 auto naming full access, Amazon Route 53 domains full access to these users. Okay, now let me create this user. Perfect. All right, so user is created. Now go to user, and since I want to log in, I want to give it to AWS console access as well. That's why I need to enable it first. Okay, so I need to go security credentials, and there you will find the options to enable, like you see the console sign-in link. It is currently not enabled, right? So I say enable console access. I say enable here, and I keep it auto-generated password because this is just for temporary and I don't need to keep this user for a longer time. So I'm not going with the best practices like you need to change the password on the first login. So I'm just keeping by default permissions, and I say okay, so firstly I need to copy this URL here. I say notepad. Okay, then I say show the password, and I will copy this, show the password. I will copy this password here. Perfect. Then I say close. Okay, here the console link that I also copy. Oh, that is already copied. Okay, perfect. So now what we will do, we are going to create some services by using this user login. I will try to keep this tutorial shorter as much as I can. So now I'm going to log in AWS console using this user Avinash, and I see this copy password. Okay, so it is auto filling. I need to go with this particular, and I say since the username is Avinash and the password I need to mention here, sign in. Okay, from here I select, let's say, Singapore region, and I'm going to create one S3 bucket. As you have seen that the earlier I have given this user the full permission access on S3 bucket. So I'm going to create one S3 bucket. Okay, I say create bucket, and I say my AWS S5 bucket. As you know that this name should be unique, else it won't take. Then after that I leave it all the default permission, and I say create bucket. I think this bucket is already exist. No, it is saying that the uppercase, it won't select, it won't take the uppercase. Okay, so I mentioned it in the small case. Now I say create bucket. Bucket is going to be created now. Okay, so I have successfully created this bucket, my AWS S5 bucket. Okay, so now our target is to check that this user, it means this Avinash user, just now has created this one S3 bucket. Okay, so now our target is to track that whether in the audit log it is showing that whether the Avinash user has accessed this S3 bucket or not. Okay, now let's see. All right, guys, so successfully the S3 bucket is created. Now what I do, I logged out from here and I re-log in with the user account, and we'll check that whether this activity has been captured or not. All right, guys, so now I'm going to log in with the root user account to track that whether the Avinash, the user, has performed the activity that has been tracked or not. So firstly, I need to log in here. I just submit the captcha, then password. Since the MFA is enabled for this account, so I need to put the token here. Perfect. I logged in. Now I will go to the IAM sections and we'll check that the user activity over there. So I type here IAM. Let's go to IAM sections. I go to user and I go inside the user. Then you see the options here, the access advisor. You need to click here in order to track the user's activity. Just scroll a bit down here and you see, since this user Avinash has created the S3 bucket, and that's why this permissions was accessed, and that's how that you see the status update is called today. This services was accessed. Okay, in the same way, the Amazon Route 53 auto naming full access was also accessed because internally this S3 bucket had accessed these services as well. That's why these two services is showing it was accessed, last accessed today. However, the rest of the service, you can see here that the rest of the services was not accessed, and that is why it is showing that it wasn't accessed in the tracking period. Okay, so these two services only accessed, and here the latest report is there. So in such a way, if you have multiple users and you want to get to know that what users is doing what kind of activity, in such a way you can track it, you can audit, you can generate the report, you can download it and discuss within the team. So that is what the purpose from this tutorial, guys, I wanted to show you. Now you fully understand that if you have multiple users and you assign the permission and you want to track their day by day activity, how you can do it. And this is the right way to do the audit of you. Alright, guys, so I believe you find this tutorial very useful. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you with some more interesting topic in my next lecture. Till the time, bye bye. Thank you so much.